even if it's just one piece.
From Thailand. I got it because it looked like a heroin pipe. My boss is like... My boss. So it was
I'm
like...
your boss, by the way.
My old boss.
Thank
Ex-boss.
Was
My
your old
ex-wife.
ex-boss as well?
She got me, like... She got everybody keychains from Thailand, and she's like, which one do you want? And they were all like fucking elephants, except for this one. And I told her it looks
Two
like a heroin pipe, and she goes, no, it's a water scoop. And I was like, well, I want the heroin
water
pipe.
scoop?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you scoop the water into the spoon and then light it on fire and shoot it right into your fucking arm.
Welcome, nerds. We are a bunch of jerks. This is Output, our input,
Where we talk about heroin.
16. The show where we talk about...
Yeah, last week was pot. This week, we're
Heroin.
on something a little stronger.
Scaling up.
To the east side? No, it's not.
No.
Moving on up. Yeah, that was...
Moving on up.
We can talk about...
I'm Brooks. That's El President and PC Master
Hi.
Race. That's the comedic Canadian cigarello, Mr. Chris.
Nice.
That was a pretty good one. Have you been helping him with those?
No.
No, we don't talk. We really get to see each
I feel
other
like
these
you're putting more effort in this time.
When we do, we're just shouting at a TV.
Hey!
Yeah, we're just playing Alto. Shout out to Alto.
Literally. Shout out to Alto. One of the best games in the entire world.
It's on the top of the list. So I have a couple things that I did have discussions.
Smell it. Smells great.
I'm afraid of the heroin smell.
No, it's not heroin. It smells like wood. Smell it. It smells real good.
Does it smell like somebody's dick?
Yeah, he does. It's right. It does smell like dick.
Does it smell like dick? My dick doesn't smell like this guy's. Is there?
You should put some wood on it. Ow!
Well, obviously.
So I have a couple of questions. I was
spicy
I don't know what brought this up. I would like to know what you guys would bring back
From the dead.
or just
The dodo.
miss the what? The
dodo?
cronut?
The dick.
Cronut.
I mean, I do love the fucking cronut.
Oh fuck.
What show you would bring back, or what show you would like? These are two separate. What show would you like to
Television
rewatch
series.
completely new again and experience it completely brand new? And then what show would you bring back that got canceled too early, in your opinion? I know somebody's gonna mention Firefly, but it's like
No, actually. I don't know.
I'm assuming somebody mentions Firefly. 'Cause
Oh, somebody
people
ever.
Yeah, it's like
But somebody-
when
somebody
you
wants
Google
to-
search,
Somebody
bring
wants to
back-
bring back fucking Golden Girls, and like all of them are dead. So
Shout out to the ones who are alive.
Except for Betty White. That's the one.
Dude,
So-
I
Yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead. No,
No,
this is your show.
please,
Wait,
no,
no.
go.
Wait, it is my show.
yeah,
You're
go
right.
ahead.
What?
I was just gonna. Oh, were you done?
I've been finished.
Oh, okay.
On your back.
What the fuck is happening?
No, the fucking. I was watching. I've never seen Golden Girls until like super recently, and Maddie loves it.
Did it sneak up on you?
Hello.
And fucking.
No, that's okay. Go ahead. You're
Just
good.
take a phone call. Fucking. It's a very brave show, man. They said some shit back then. I was like, damn, these old ladies
All right.
are
Yeah.
fucking.
So. For real. These old ladies are fucking
Yeah.
straight.
Specifically, I saw an episode where Betty White fucked some dude and he fucking died in her bed. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, like seriously, think about the balls of that comedy. If you tried to pitch that show now, imagine how many people would get upset for any number of dumbass reasons of like, oh, they can't
Oh,
talk.
hell yeah, dude.
Senior citizens can't talk about sex. What are my children gonna do?
Yeah, not only that, though, but I had, like, I think now if you pitch the show, everybody would be like, okay, cool, do it. Back then, though, it's like...
Yeah, it's extra. Well, all right, so think about All in the Family. Think about Good Times. Think about fucking The Jeffersons. If you watch all those shows, I think that they were actually a little bit more open to that shit.
I'm going to be
back
honest.
then.
Yeah, people were more receptive to it positively, whereas now it's like I show a gay dude hold someone's hand and people like, what are you trying to instill in my fucking child?
And that's the thing too, is I think that like what's missing is that it was serving a purpose too. Like all these stories, when you're talking about Golden Girls too, it served a purpose for the story, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just oh, we're gonna have old ladies talk about fucking because that's weird. It was more like, well, these are people who have lives, and we're gonna show their lives all the way through. We're not gonna leave anything out. Why would we leave anything out? So yeah, I think that's the differential. I honestly do think though that when you talk about Jesus, what's his fucking face? But when you talk about the Golden Girls, god damn, like I remember when I was
a very brave show, man.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and I was like, I don't get why people like this at all. But I watched it not too long ago and I was like, dear Lord, this is amazing.
Yeah, and it actually holds up. It actually holds up very well, which was impressive because like these ladies had troubles just like anybody else. And then who's the dude? Dick Van Dyke. Maddie absolutely loves Dick Van Dyke, and she showed me that episode, and I was like, okay.
Have you watched any of the old Mary Tyler Moore shows?
Yes.
Speaking of Dick Van Dyke, but which we'll make sure that Brooks comes back in here and
he loves Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, and
he wants
make
that
sure I say Dick Van Dyke in front of him. But when you're there we go, Norman Lear.
Norman Lear.
When you watch those old shows now, we're talking about the late 60s, early 70s to late 70s. And like the whole point was he was like, I'm not going to censor any of this shit because it's what's really happening. And we're going to make people feel a little bit awkward because you should feel awkward about your dad if he's like spouting racist bullshit from the top of his head. So yeah, is that your pick for...
No, but I don't know why it came up.
Well, it was a good show.
It was a good show.
That's all the real reason you need.
Golden Girls. We're still on Golden Girls.
Sweet.
We kept it going until you came back.
Yeah, we pontificated a little bit.
I like it.
First show I would experience all over again, The Office. Show I would bring back, The Office. Easy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, here's what...
I want to hear where you would go with it.
Here's my reasoning.
You don't have my backup on this. Just know that.
I don't know if you guys knew, but do you guys remember the episode where Dwight's aunt died and they had a funeral?
I just watched that episode, actually.
That episode was supposed to be a pilot for the Office spinoff called On the Farm, and it never panned out. That is what I would like to see.
Dwight Schrute.
The Farm. Because,
that would have been amazing.
Because in my head, it made sense that if anybody would stick around, it would be Dwight. I don't care if every other member of the cast leaves and they only come back for guest appearances on my fantasy Office spinoff.
Okay.
Because it makes sense because they all moved to Texas or whatever. They died in terms of, like, Creed died in prison or whatever. Well, he's old, but he is in prison. He
might actually be a time cop.
Yeah,
but yeah,
man.
I would have watched that show.
The Farm, it would have been amazing.
Think about it. What's his face went on to Silicon Valley. He would have been a good second lead.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Gabe. His brother, Dwight's brother, is the primary lead in Silicon Valley.
Oh, Mose.
No.
The actor. Wait, who?
Nope, it's this guy.
I know you're talking about. The Silicon Valley's a great show.
I'm holding back.
He was on the Verizon commercial. He did the mic drop.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that fucker then. Oh, is it the brother that grows weed?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
Or his only brother in the show.
He does the smoking of pain management.
Yeah, he's like, I bought a worm farm, but apparently in California, worm farm means something different. So now I'm in the growth of pain management. Like
the smoking of pain management. I like to...
That whole episode was so rock solid. I was like, this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, like whenever they got to the brother like drove his car into the fucking grave.
Into the grave.
And he got out and he tasted the dirt. And he's like, good soil,
he's like, nothing grows.
Yeah, nothing oh, no, yeah, that's right. He's like, nothing grows.
He's like, well, we're planting dead bodies.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need them to grow.
So, who would you bring back?
Dwight. He is the mainstay, man. I don't know if you've ever read the IMDb about him. I have several times. He has been in every single episode. He has not missed a single episode of The Office.
That's very impressive.
Which, to me, he has to stay on because it's about his farm. I want to see Mose play a bigger part.
Oh, yeah.
You
know that guy was a producer, right?
Yeah. So was Ryan. Ryan actually wrote a lot of the episodes.
Yeah,
Ryan and Jim went to high school together.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
And
that's
freaking Toby was a producer as well.
Toby was. Yeah, I would like to see...
What a great show. What a great
Who would you kill
show.
off in the first episode?
Toby.
Gabe.
Or Gabe.
Andy got real fucking shitty towards
and
the end.
that's my thing of like not bringing back The Office. Like I wouldn't bring back The Office particularly because
How can
I think
you not smoke something out of this? Can we talk about it? Look at it.
Well,
It's got a little fucking bowl.
It has a bowl, but it doesn't have a pipe.
It's
all
got no
bowl,
pipe.
no pipe. Are you just gonna take shots straight up of?
I'm gonna
things on
drink some
fire?
water with it right now. I'm being fucking
You
serious.
can just scoop it and pour it on her back.
Good.
And then just
Get out!
Yeah.
Get out!
yeah.
But that's why I wouldn't bring back The Office, is because it's like when you watch the whole Andy plot line, it's like, oh, so this show probably went on a little bit too long. It should have ended when Carell left. But that's my 2
I don't
cents.
think it should have ended when Carell left.
I fucking love that show, and I'd still feel that
No.
way.
The Jim and Pam
watched it.
drama was the most realistic TV I'd ever watched.
Seriously.
Well, when what's her face?
Dude.
Jenna Fisher's has said recently where she was like, there was actually probably a little bit of reality in our love story.
yeah.
And I'm like, when I watch it, I'm like, that's
were
it is the
Totally.
dead
most
true.
real fucking like Maddie knows that I hate anything. Like she'll not propose we watch a show with anything having to do with like a relationship because I fucking hate the fake ass.
Girls.
Yeah, they look up at each other and they just fucking know because that's not how it fucking happens.
No.
You know,
Absolutely
the
not.
real way it
But the
happens.
Jim and Pam was the build.
It was
yeah,
the
it was
build,
the build,
but
but it was pre-existing,
yeah,
Right.
which is great. The real way it works, it's just like
So
me
their
and Maddie.
insurance didn't cover
I
it.
walked into class. I'm like, "You want to see a magic trick?" And she's like, "That's a dumb trick." I'm like, "Well, you're stupid." And,
And
then
then you're like,
the rest is history.
and you're like, I want that one. She said it was stupid. This is great.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh God."
She acknowledged my existence.
Right on her
This is
back.
You're right
wonderful.
on her back. No,
But
man,
what-
it was
Of the
just
head.
But what
excellent.
sold that story
Full
wasn't
circle.
just like
That's like-
for me. That's the only redeeming quality of the whole post Carell aspect was they took the story that you already loved and they made it even more real by making them fight and putting stress on their relationship.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I was
But
like,
it-
oh, this is
It
this is
wasn't.
a real deal.
It wasn't only the Jim and Pam. Well, it had some of it to do. By the first season, I completely forgot that it was a mockumentary. Right.
Yep.
Right.
The
Yep.
fact that they brought the whole like crew that was filming it into it made it so good to me.
It made
That
it
decision,
so good.
like I could not see The Office the same way again.
Yep.
Like every time I see them running to film something stupid, or like when Jim's like, "Get down!" Like I don't want anybody to
Right.
see it. When I rewatched it after knowing that they're there and they're real people.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep.
I loved it.
That's why you saw 15 different mockumentaries after that point in TV.
Yeah, and the
'Cause
only
it
one
worked
that
so well as an idea.
the only one that held the candle was Borat.
Well,
Kidding. No. Parks and Rec was
Parks and
pretty
Rec.
good.
obviously.
2009. Not that that matters. That's when it came out.
Yeah, you know, I remember watching Parks and Rec after The Office came on,
Right.
and I would be like, "This show's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Look at that stupid man and his mustache. It's stupid."
Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
That Offerman.
And
I
pitched it to a friend. They were in like season 5, and a friend of mine was like, "I don't want to watch." I tried to watch it. I'm like, "Here's what you do. You know that Mark Brandanowitz character? Yeah, he sucked." I was like, "All right, season 2, they off him as a character essentially. Pick up after season 2, and then from that point on, this one person and her husband, from that point on, love fucking Parks and Rec because I was once they stopped trying to be The Office,
Right.
and like, oh, look at all these embarrassing things. That's when the whole thing
Yeah, it
fucking
was really
changed.
good. They,
Yep.
yeah.
When they brought in
When Chris Pratt was full time.
Rob Lowe
and
and
Rob Lowe.
When they brought in Rob Lowe and
Rob Lowe.
the other
Let's just
fella.
call him Ben Wyatt.
Ben
That's
Wyatt.
all he will ever be to me.
That's when the show hit it.
Yeah, that's when they freaking
Yep, that's when they
Took off.
they
Took
nailed
off,
it,
yeah,
so.
seriously. It was a really good show. My mom likes Parks and Rec better than The Office, but she can
she's
recite
not the
every
only
Office
one.
episode by heart because I just watched it so much.
Makes sense.
I must have watched that show like through and through about 20 fucking
It's
times.
on the rotation.
That's on the low like
On the
estimate.
Lolo.
Yeah. I don't really want to know the actual number because it would be depressing. Like, actually depressing.
How many books you could have written? Chris, your
Seriously.
favorite thing that
to
was
re-experience
the-
would probably be Parks
Firefly.
and Rec.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah, if I could re-experience the entire series, it would be Parks and Rec.
interesting.
Just
NBC
because.
poll right here.
Yeah,
We're sponsored by them, by the way.
there was a brief period where NBC was the king, by far, and there was
seriously?
nothing
30 Rock was
fucking-
there.
Seriously.
Yep,
Still had SNL on the weekends. Which
yep, and then all those people got into movies, and they thought they could coast. It's like no, you just had.
I think the
special
best
talent.
move by TBS was getting the rights to all those to broadcast it.
Yep.
Because, like, they were all fucking cash cows at that
Totally
point.
agree.
You know?
But yeah, that as a comedy, that I don't necessarily want to rank Parks and Rec against The Office. I really don't think I could if I tried. But if I could re-experience, because there's something about the optimism in Parks and Rec that
It's
I fucking
really
adore.
fucking good, man.
It's like
it
the
puts you in a good
Marvel
mood.
to the DC.
Exactly,
Where
where it's
you're
just-
excited and everything's a good thing and you're not have to worry about anything.
No.
DC fucking Batman and Superman get into fisticuffs.
And not that The Office does, but Parks and Rec is like Leslie Knope is.
The Office is like you watch it and you're like, that's funny. Parks and Rec, you're like, man, I feel like I should go out and do something. You know.
Well, it's like
their theme song is also
especially
just-
because
The theme song
They
is
nailed
great.
that on
They
the head.
fucking nailed it.
but like
dude.
Chris
not
Pratt,
that The Office was not good either.
Sure,
I'm just saying.
sure. But Chris Pratt
No disrespect. No
Like-
disrespect.
when Chris Pratt became a regular player on that show, and I saw him like in outtakes and stuff like that, I was like, oh, he's me. That's me if I had been an actor.
Way to put yourself up on a pedestal.
But but seriously, like the dude is just
All funny.
yeah. He's
I thought the same thing when I saw Orlando Bloom's dick in those pictures. I was like, oh, he's me.
it's my dick.
How
Yeah,
big
it's
was
my
it?
dick.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see the picture.
it's a big old donkey dick, like big old Johnny
look it up?
dick.
It's my fucking house.
That's true.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Fucking, let's look at pictures of fucking Orlando Bloom's dick. I don't give a fuck.
But seriously, like I just got the
Hosted by
feeling
Amazon.
of like
I don't care.
in so many of these comedies and stuff, it's like yeah, this is funny, but this doesn't really apply to my life. But like, I could totally see like alternate reality Chris being like little fat stoner living in a pit.
Yeah,
I can see that shit. And he's like when he tries to become a cop, he runs for 1 mile and he just starts taking off all his clothes. This is impossible. I'm like, that's me. That's fucking me. Like that's, and then like even all that combined, and then the optimism. God, it's just
the part I relate
wonderful.
most to is like when they're doing Leslie's fucking scavenger hunt,
Mhm.
and he goes to like break the glass on something. He's like, wait, and he reaches around the back and he gets it, and he slams the fucking crowbar down, and it breaks the glass anyway.
fucking perfect.
Fuck.
But
Wait,
that's the
breaking
one.
news here.
That's one. If I could.
Breaking news.
Do you have?
No, it's not a dick yet. Maddie just said some dude walked up to her,
Dick out.
dick out. No, well, business card dick out, and said, "So, I don't know if your dad has a business, but give him my card. We can make $5,000 into $10,000." And he just walked away.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What the fuck?
What are we waiting on? Call Poppy.
Anyways, what I would bring back, actually, you know what? After watching that Norman Lear documentary and stuff, I actually want to bring back All in the Family with fucking the worst dad, the anti-Cosby dad. Like, Cosby aside, but you know how the Cosby Show, you never. I know you haven't watched All in the Family. I just know who you are to that degree. But you know how like the Cosby dad, how Bill Cosby in the Cosby Show was like, "Hey, you know we're a family.
Like
we
Carl
can do
Winslow.
this." Or you know what? That's
Shout
a
out to Carl Winslow.
That's a better fit. Carl Winslow in help me out with the show.
Family Matters.
Thank you. Carl Winslow in Family Matters, he'd get angry, but he was like, "Oh,
Right.
Dad."
Right.
All in the Family was in the 70s, and he was blatantly racist. He was the worst dad in the history of all
And
dads.
who was
Kinda
the main
like-
guy? Is it Modern Family Guy? Is that his show?
No,
Oh.
this is like I said.
What
This
show
happened.
was
This
Modern
was back in the
Family's guy?
I know what
70s.
you're
Show.
talking about. Was
Do-do-do-do. Archie Bunker. You know? Have you ever heard?
I've
anybody?
heard that.
Yeah, but
You got a
basically,
face? You got a face with a name?
but he's
I'll look it up.
yeah.
Archie.
No,
Archie Bunker here.
No, I got it.
Don't do the.
But
30s.
but basically the whole point was
Just trying to be timely.
the whole point of Archie Bunker and All in the Family was that rather than
Racism is
hiding all
gonna
these
make it
terrible things of like, oh, you can't say gay on television. You can't say this. And by the way, he's right here. Brooks. There you go.
I know that guy. He's in Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Okay, I've seen him before.
Yeah. But the whole thing was he was the dad that you're embarrassed about. We're gonna make a show about the dad you're
Who would you
desperately...
cast as the pop? Bruh, that's a straight wiener.
God damn, bro. You're just hanging out.
Dude, it's just fucking out. Like,
And that didn't take you that long to find.
oh,
it.
that's Katy Perry, by the way.
Okay, well,
Back
they
of her
think?
head. I'm fucking
right in the
know.
back of the head.
I mean, if I'm paddling a surfboard with
boom, headshot.
yeah, with my dick hanging out behind someone, something's going on.
Something's gonna go down.
See, I was gonna send you the picture, but then I realized that's probably not a good idea.
Why do you have Orlando Bloom's dick on your phone? But I think it'd be really
Who
cool
would you cast as
to
pop?
oh fuck, who would be okay with basically torpedoing their entire career right now?
Not torpedo. I think you're giving
It'll
them
be
not
funny?
enough credit.
Bill Cosby. How funny would
Nice.
that be at this point?
But like, I just like the idea of what if we brought back All in the
It's-
Family and
it's-
made it topical for now, and
It's got to be someone that can.
talking about trans
that can
and
yeah.
Yeah, and
stuff,
just-
It's got to be
transition.
someone that can get away with it though, because there's certain people that they could say it and get away with
kind of
it.
like the
Well,
Modern
that's-
Family guy.
That's why Carol.
I don't know if he could get away
People love
I-
him.
I don't. I like him
I'm on
as
the
an
fence.
actor, but I wouldn't like if he came out yesterday and was like, "Oh, gays are fucking stupid." I'd be like, "I don't like you
Well,
anymore."
most
Yeah.
people can't get away with that either, unless they're doing
No,
stand-up.
some people fucking can. Like
It's that's the thing.
If
That's
Leslie-
why.
if Leslie Note was like, you know, we should bring back the gas chambers, we'd be like,
No
"Okay,
way!
sure,"
No!
but with such optimism, you know.
But that's why this show worked. Was that Carol O'Connor, the guy who played Archie Bunker, was his whole thing was like he would say these awful things and somehow make you laugh at it because you just thought you're just so fucking ridiculous. There's no way I could take you seriously. So I think that's the key of just like you got to find someone that you almost take pity on them for how just detached they are from reality. Because it was a satire. It was a satire on the idea that it's like we, the moral majority, know what's right for America. It's like you don't fucking know shit. So I don't know. That's what I would bring back. I would love to see
What
a
about you,
modern
Brooks?
version of modern All in the Family.
So I've got two for what I would bring back because I miss them both dearly. First one would be a little show called Misfits. I don't know if you guys watched
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, no, I've
It's
seen
a
Misfits.
British Heroes that is
Yeah.
hilarious. It's Hulu
It
exclusive.
is actually
The
really
main
good.
character left, and then the second main character left to go be Ramsay on Game of Thrones. He was a really, really good. Everyone was cast really well. It was a very funny British show. It's like they were.
Was Ramsey a bad guy?
No, he was a good guy in that show,
Okay.
which was really interesting to see him go really bad.
Super bad. Yeah. Wait,
Cutting
I thought you
the
couldn't watch
penises
Game
off.
of Thrones.
But I followed up with his story because I was a fan of that show. So I know how, and that's what they were comparing it to because my other Johnny, not that Johnny, he
I'm
was
right here.
a big fan of Misfits with me, and he was a huge fan of Game of Thrones. So he kind of explained
He was a
how
huge
the
fan of you.
transition occurred. Oh, he's a huge fan of me.
And Orlando Bloom's
Have you
dick.
seen
You wanna
Johnny
see his ass?
in a while? I don't have a choice at this point, so
That's a man ass.
you got to see Johnny. He's getting ripped.
a word?
Yeah, he's getting like scary, huge. It's pretty awesome.
I wish I could follow.
I'm right here,
He's a
guys.
Big,
Come on.
big fella. So Misfits, I would bring back. I would bring back with the original cast. I would, if you haven't watched, if you have some time, I would have. I think you would like the show.
Yeah, it's really
very
good,
good.
man.
It's each individual get powers.
It's pretty British though, so brace yourself.
Well, I'm very down for
I,
anything.
I
having to do
think
with
I think
British.
you would like it a lot. It's a Hulu.
Oh,
I'll
Is
have to get a
a
hold of Katie's
do you know what
login.
other show I would probably bring back? Probably with The Office. Have you guys ever seen The Snuff Box?
no.
Oh, it was really fucking British. I'll pull up some.
I mean,
clips.
if I could bring back, there's like a whole time frame in the 70s and 80s of British comedy. Allo Allo, the French show, whereas it was a comedy set during the French Resistance within World War II. Perfect.
Like MASH.
Faulty Towers. Fucking perfect.
Never watched MASH. Never watched any of the things you guys.
Have you seen MASH?
I know it wasn't one of our things. We had Seinfeld and we had Friends and we had those shows. We didn't have.
Dude,
I
no
saw
wonder.
MASH. Yeah, exactly.
Look, hang on. I think the fact that you've not seen MASH and you've seen Friends is a direct correlation to your hair.
Sounds about right.
Not even joking.
Equals B, then C equals D,
equals the D.
then right
You
on the
finish
back.
on
of
the
it.
back.
Right.
Headshot.
But Misfits immediately would bring that back. Original cast. It was heading in a very interesting direction. Better show, not better. I don't know. Similar
Frank, no.
idea of show. If you guys ever watched the Alphas,
The
No.
Alphas?
no,
We have seen The Office.
Alphas. It was a very similar thing, but so the idea with this was each individual's senses were heightened dramatically.
Wait. I think I've seen
So one guy
a piece of this.
could see wavelengths, and so he that was probably one of the best actors on there. He played
Ramsey
mentally
Snow.
handicapped. No, different show.
He played
Um,
Professor X.
Exactly, and they were mutants. So similar to the
Charles!
idea of mutant, but this was just a heightened sense. So like one guy could activate his fight or flight, and so his heart rate would go up, and he'd be able to lift a car on like command. And then another chick, her smell was ridiculous. She could smell and hear
Every
from
asshole.
miles
Yeah.
away. One guy had the reflexes of like a cheater.
Reflexes in a sense.
Reflexes?
It's see, smell, touch, taste.
I was
Hear.
saying like that was an example.
And the
One
other
person
sense
had-
that you use to talk to God at night when you pray.
Don't forget pre-perception, as in the body's perception of itself in relation to itself. That's why you can do this without actually seeing your face.
That's fake. You can't do that.
Hold on.
Yes. You're touching
Wait,
your
I had
own
to
body.
close my eyes
Oh,
first.
Yes.
And then you're just like...
right in the kisser.
Right in the mom.
But Alphas was really good, and that was cut short. You would know
Yeah,
one of the
we
writers
talked
for
about
that
how
show,
good The
Mark
Office
Bernardin,
was already.
on Kev's podcast. He helped write that show, and he has a bunch of back episodes that were not released. And he said the story is super good, and he wants to eventually one day somehow get that out. But it's very frustrating when you get something killed that you can't release any information because it
Hulu?
doesn't belong to them.
You said that was a Hulu show as well?
No, this is not a Hulu show. It was on network. I don't know where.
No,
You
okay.
can find it on either Netflix or Hulu. But the frustrating thing with that show is it cut off at a terrible spot. Like, it cut off, and they were just like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're not doing any more seasons. We're like, wait, what happened? Similar from what
How
I
many
assume
seasons did it go on
of
for?
Firefly 2, I want to say.
Ugh.
Two seasons.
See, the thing about Firefly, I know people like jizz all over themselves for it, but
I never
think
watched
I don't
it.
think it was that great.
I liked it because I like westerns, but I also am not of the ilk of like, it needs to come back, man.
Firefly
Like
was a Western?
it's
Interesting.
It's
The-
it's a
the monitor died again.
it's a new age.
Yeah, the idea is
Western.
if you it's a sci-fi or show, yes, but the core story elements and everything are basically it's a western.
Yeah, and it's all right. It's not like they've done better. I don't know. It's all right.
I think it probably just should.
Speaking of shows that we should bring back and good shows, I'm going to read us today the D&D campaign that we're all going to be
before we
playing
do that, can we have
eventually.
my topic? It's really quick.
No.
I want Brooks to eat some
No,
of
no,
the
no.
pad thai.
No,
well,
we're
it's
good.
old
though.
and gross.
No, it's literally brand new and delicious.
Well, it's not literally brand new because that's literally a lie.
Because it only came out of the oven a little bit ago.
So brand new.
You tried some tamarind.
Yeah, I'm
2
not gonna
shows
try
ago.
that.
Why not?
It's got on the back of her.
It's literally
noodles.
Yeah,
noodles.
I don't like noodles. I'm afraid of
doesn't-
them.
He doesn't.
Fucking
How do you not like
taint.
noodles?
No, they're fine. I'm just trying
You
to be a jerk.
grundle.
Just eat it.
Granola bar.
Just have some.
What is the flavor that's going to be
It's
inside me?
The tamarind that you had.
Sour.
No. See, you start off wrong.
Okay,
I was worried about it because there's I saw because I've never had it.
Huh?
It's more like, you know how sesame chicken is basically sweet chicken.
Yeah. Sweet meat.
Sweet. It's like sweet meat.
It's like sweet meat?
They did not take the sour.
Is it like Legolas's sweet meat?
Yeah, but
But
not
remember
as
to
big.
paddle on the ocean. Behind
Who was he?
Kingfish.
Troy? No, he wasn't in Troy. Yeah, he was in Troy.
He was in
He
Troy.
was in Troy.
He wasn't Troy.
Stop trying
He
to
was not
sidetrack
Troy.
me. Eat a piece.
It's
Eat
good.
a meat piece. What was your topic?
That.
It's very cold. It's literally cold at this point.
So
Ugh.
tastes good cold. I told Johnny that myself.
Even though the listeners can smell how nasty this is.
Just eat a piece of the chicken and I'll be satisfied.
I'll take that.
Don't lick it, you motherfucker.
It's not a fucking lollipop. God, I want to punch you right in the
You told me to
teeth.
eat it like the sweet meat.
I hope you never suck my dick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's what sealed it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like it.
Well, that just tasted like chicken, so I don't think that counts.
Get some
Who makes this?
Get
What-
some of the
what,
nudes.
Race?
Thai.
It's Thai.
Not
food.
Timon, my roommate, but Thai like the people.
Get a little bit
I
noodle.
really don't think that counts because it's just.
Yeah,
chicken.
just get a little. I promise it won't. It won't ruin your day.
Get some nude action.
Get some nude.
Thank you, Daddy. That's
I
what
would
you have
rather
to-
eat that warm, but it's not something I would kick out of bed
What would you kick out of bed at this point, though?
at this point. Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, I'll take it. We managed to expand Brooks's palate a
Yeah,
little
wait,
bit.
was that
more.
mine or yours?
Oh, that was yours.
Oh,
You said you would let him try some, so I brought it over yours.
Alright.
I finished mine already.
I think I meant Maddie. No, she doesn't like. I guess I said that.
So that's it, people. Brooks tried a thing he wasn't ready for.
What is Manny gonna try?
Sweet meat.
That mean old dick.
So what, you were to read the story?
Oh, not anymore. I'm just gonna eat food.
Oh, okay. What are we on time?
I know we should probably start wrapping it up, but Johnny has a topic.
I do have a topic.
Johnny, hit us with your topic.
I'm going to read our D campaign. You tell me
Can
if
you
you
give
guys
me
want to.
Can you give me a
A D.
1-2? Can you give me 1, 2, 3? A 3, 2,
Are you gonna just leave, Chris?
4.
Yeah.
I literally I
4,
got
5,
paid
6.
to write this.
A 5, 6, 7. Friends joke. Somebody out there will get that.
Not anybody cool, though.
I don't know. Maybe.
Not anybody with a haircut that's not like Brooks is. Brooks is?
I know it's the worst.
Whatever.
Or
I just put
Chris's.
S apostrophe.
Did you edit it? Did you edit it?
I didn't edit this. This is raw.
You gotta edit it.
I
Yeah,
put
this is
so many
unedited.
fucks.
Edited
There's
it.
so many fucks and like cunts in this.
Now
I didn't
dramatic
have
reading
time.
from Johnny. Don't
Okay.
interrupt.
So this is the D&D campaign. I'm still working on the title. So
That's what it's called?
Our-
That's a dumb title.
why don't you fuck off for a second, right? So our heroes, whatever you guys choose to be, Brooks. What was your name?
I don't remember.
You're probably something Brooks like default 1 or something.
It's a good pull.
Chris is probably gonna be like, I don't know, Chris Pratt.
Nice! Because they're the same, bro!
So our heroes
Okay.
start at the grand festival of the Gathering of the Crowns.
Ooh,
Yeah,
turn on!
I know, right?
On the... Yeah.
An ancient tradition where the bourgeois of all the land congregate to celebrate generations of peace. The apex of the festival was only a few hours away, and that does not make sense. Oh, a few hours away where the gathered royalty stand in full view of their subjects and pledge another generation of peace among their people. The lands of Kazan have not known war for ages and have not seemed to suffer from the extreme migration coming from the rest of the war-torn worlds. Despite the jubilant atmosphere, it seemed almost too electric. And I'm going to end it there because the rest is just for me. Did you guys
Almost
play that?
Too electric.
Mm-hmm.
So who's
People
finding
are-
whom?
So hyped.
We'll find out, right?
I don't know.
Oh, if we play it, we'll find out.
Oh, okay.
People are so sexually excited.
Or can I go on? I think I could go on a little bit more.
Maybe.
Put a little bit more in.
I really want you to read the blank page and just improvise.
Oh, I could do that. I was doing that.
She put the sweetmeat on her back.
Oh, yeah, wait, I did add more. I misspelled stood and put stoop. And then I crossed it out and I put poop. Because I thought it was funny. And it says, little did everyone know that these lands stoop, poop, at the precipice of a change that would be retold in every bard's sonnet for years to come.
Sure. Stoop poop.
Alexa, Wikipedia sonnet.
It's gone.
It's fucking
dead.
It's a fucking song.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting, guys. I'm
fucking
excited for this.
Remember my name.
Goddamn song.
Also, if you guys fucking hate it, because this is like completely originally done by me, we can always do my backup, which is the curriculum.
Right.
The one where
Sure.
we kill all the fourth graders.
Sure.
So when can we take part in this device?
Do you really want to make dates here on the podcast? Did you fucking hear that?
Brooks's
Someone took a
character.
dupe.
Brooks's character name.
Someone
is,
took a stoop.
Brooks's character name is Cletus the Neutered.
Cletus.
Cletus? That sounds
Cletus
pretty rough.
the Neutered.
I feel like out of the group of people, I'm not the Cletus one.
You're fucking Cletus.
Maddie's was like Vicks, I think.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Vapor Rub, yeah. I know mine was
Vicks Lord of Vapor Rub.
Mine was fucking. I think mine was like.
Stalin. I think it was Stalin.
Mine was Stalin.
Yeah, because you're such a fan of the communists. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Totally. No,
My
I think mine
character-
was Jesus Nails. I think because I was like, you combine something powerful with its weakness.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
Stigmata
Ooh.
was my
God
middle name.
damn. My character's name is Grenticulus Venticular,
Yeah.
Lord
The
of,
vernacular
Lord of the Thesaurus.
Lord of the
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
That's right. Sounds real.
I mean, we could all decide on names later. Also, do you want to use your old character or do you want to
Fuck
make
that
a new
shit.
one?
Come on, man.
Depends what kind of world this is. Do they need
Also-
Transformers in this world?
Oh yeah, Brooks was like, I'm only gonna play D&D if I could be a fucking transformer.
That was my rule. You could ask Brandy. That was original
And
with her too.
you know what? We made him a transformer, but he had to meet me halfway. He could transform into a wagon.
Yeah.
Only a wagon.
But I still make the noise.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah.
Right.
Fucking Michael Bay.
Right.
Goddamn. Yeah.
Hey, we did some good things in that.
No,
rodeo.
that's what it is.
Go back and listen.
Yeah.
If you're
It's-
curious.
That's
not
what it is.
available
All of
'cause
our
it's been
characters have to be.
deleted.
Never mind.
Sure.
Because of all of the.
Copyright infringement.
If you guys want, you
Exactly.
just pick a character.
all of our
name.
characters have to be characters from Michael Bay's movie universe.
Oh, that would be great.
So
man. I
you
would.
could be a Transformer. I could be
Willie Smith.
No, I would probably go.
You want to be Willie Smith's dog?
No, I'd probably go Martin Lawrence because I'd
Okay.
be like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You know what? I would fucking.
Willie Smith's going to be the genie. I don't know if we brought that up.
Yeah.
The genie.
The genie in Aladdin?
Aladdin.
Oh man.
Homie, he's going to wreck that. He's going to be
movie-
awesome.
God, so I'm gonna probably catch serious
Robin
flack
Williams.
from like
I'll
the
probably
anti-defamation
flack on
league.
you.
But that movie was so Jewish. Not like I saw it as an adult.
How?
Define.
How?
I don't know.
Define.
Look, I took music theory, and
Okay.
a lot of the like Romanian
AKA
music,
Jewish hate group.
AKA Jewish propaganda. And
We're digging a hole. Let's
no,
see where
it's
this
fine.
goes.
It's fine. No, I took music theory, and like a lot of the. Have you guys seen The King of Egypt? That old animated
Yep.
movie about.
Yep.
A lot of the music has like this very similar scale structure, and like when I saw it, all I could think of is like, geez, where's my
Would you
bagel?
say it was a Jew structure? Because that sounds pretty racy.
You can't say that.
That's what you said. That's literally what you
I
said.
didn't say juice structure, did I? Did I say juice structure?
No.
What a fucking like putting my foot in my mouth.
Benji, please apologize to the
Your squad.
to,
Yeah.
to school, please.
Ben, apologize to me for making Aladdin sound Jewish.
Yeah. Thanks, Ben.
Fucking Ben.
My name is Chris, and I do not endorse this message.
I work for John Ossoff, and he endorses this podcast.
How is he, by the way?
He won, but he's got to do the runoff now.
I thought he had lost, or he didn't have the he didn't have the 50%.
He
didn't
almost
have it-
hacked. He almost hacked the system in that
If you get more than 50%,
yeah, if you get 50% plus one vote, you don't have to do anything else.
You
And
just win.
He came real close to that.
What else does he have to do?
Now he has to run off with one other person.
Karen Handel.
Karen.
What does he do?
It's the same thing. It's just an election now, but instead of 15 or 20 people, it's just the two of them.
Well, where was this other lady before this?
She was in the election as well, but because there was 5 different Republicans trying to get this one seat,
They spread out their votes
spread
too
out their
thin.
votes too
Like
thin.
butter over too much bread.
easy.
Lord of the Rings reference. I was gonna.
What did I say? Oh, fuck. I made a really bad Armenian genocide joke.
It was really good.
Fucking A.
It was really good. Shoot him, smoke him, put him in a stew. I think that's what you said. I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
Nope. Nope. Can't be associated with this anymore. No,
Oh, shit.
holy fuck.
Well, this is Output Our
I've been
Input,
Johnny.
episode
Holy
16.
Shit.
Oh,
We'll see
Johnny's
you
trying to get us sued by so many
Bye.
anti-defamation bullshits. Jesus fuck.
love you.
My name is Chris,
and I,
again, did not endorse this mess.
Chris DeLay is entirely complicit.
That's
He's
good because
one-
Chris DeLay has no relation to me.
Oh, Delette. I'm sorry. It's Norwegian.